I believe in my heart that Mr. Hart should feel like he is wrapped tight with blessings today, considering the small little mini prison sentence that he's receiving after shooting a police officer and my little boy out of a tree. I feel anger on top of anger. So many lives have been affected by the events back in late April when these two got shot. My son was simply being a good and fun big brother for once, and climbing a tree with my 6-year-old that day. By the grace of God, the boys had just switched places in the tree. As if Elijah didn't suffer enough, we couldn't help but to think of the damage that Bentley would have encountered with his tiny little body. Elijah saved Bentley that day and doesn't even realize that he's some type of hero. Bentley was traumatized for several days following that very day. Elijah still suffers as a result of being shot through his back. The tiny pellet landed in his kidney and is lodged in there for probably the rest of forever. Every once in a while, I get a phone call from Elijah asking if me or Dad can come pick him up from school because his side and his back is hurting. Elijah has since been diagnosed with PTSD as well as anxiety disorder just since then. My son has a once-a-week appointment for counseling to discuss several things, but more specifically, how to deal with and control his anger that has seriously intensified since being shot. He has feelings so strong and so intense that he does not know how to express or regulate them. One question he has always asked me ever since laying on the ground and rolling around in excruciating pain is, "Why me, Mom? Out of everyone out here, why did this have to happen to me?" Unfortunately, I will never have the answer for that, and I wish that one day he could be told the truth by the one and only person who can answer that for him. I pray, hope, and wish that Michael can find some type of rehabilitation for himself in order to possibly become a functioning person within society, but I'm not holding my breath. Michael, anyone with your past now your present criminal convictions is always going to find it a challenge to re-enter society and function at any normal level, and you can thank yourself for that. In my opinion, as a woman and as a mother, your past made you a monster, but now when you add shooting a kid out of a tree and a cop to that, you are, in my eyes, a monster and a terrorist.